Hello, girls. Welcome back to Six Bacons. Today we're taking a look at Amberlynn's weigh-in. I've gained a lot of weight. Oh, wow. Surprise, surprise. And update on semaglutide. This will be clickbait somehow, I'm sure, but I'm not sure exactly how she'll pull that off, but our girl will find a way. Let's go ahead and get started.
Long time coming. It is a weight loss / semaglutide update. So today is actually January 10th.
All right.
And
So only 5 days ago.
I took my first semaglutide shot on January 6th. So today is a Friday and I did take it on a Monday. Let's just get right into the weigh-in, kind of explain to you guys how I'm doing. I also weighed in today. So how much have I lost since taking it, etc., etc. So do keep in mind
Etc.
that the last time I was sharing my weight with you guys was sometime in the summer. So it's been like half a year.
Okay, so she's prepping us for something.
It has been a very long time. And I was in the 470s. That was after
anymore.
taking semaglutide and losing like 30 pounds in like a month. So very quickly did I lose that weight. And then I stopped taking semaglutide because it wasn't working. And
Yeah, because it hit that magic 28 days and just stopped working. It became water.
keep trying to like emphasize this. And I think people are just getting extremely confused. So
Okay, we're confused, which means whatever she says next is a lie.
I'm going to try to like explain it again. When you open a vial of insulin or
I didn't expect it to be exactly what I said. Her just making up the thing about, not making up, but like overemphasizing the thing about it having a 28-day shelf life.
semaglutide, Ozempic, Zepbound, whatever it may be, when you first open that, that means from that point on for 28 days, it's effective. It's
Start the timer, because it goes bad at exactly the 28-day mark.
going to work. And then it expires after 28 days.
Instantly.
It literally says it on the vial. When I went to the med spa to get semaglutide, they didn't give me
You know, if you drink milk the day after its expiration, you just die. Yeah, because it stops being milk. It just turns immediately into poison.
a vial. What they did was they gave me syringes, like right in front of me. They took the vial and they filled 13 syringes. So based on how I was supposed to take those syringes, that would be about 50 days or 60 days worth of semaglutide. So after 28 days, the potency goes down and
Potency.
it expires. And it's definitely true because I lived the experience. Like the 5th week and 6th week, I still took my semaglutide. I even increased my dose and it was not working at all. I did get a little sick. I wasn't feeling well and I did get a little diarrhea, but like my appetite was back.
Thanks
full
for sharing.
force. But like I was injecting something inside of my body. So of course I was going to have side effects from that. But like why I was taking it, that completely wasn't there anymore. So with the company that I'm currently using, they will be sending me a new vial every 3 weeks. It's never gonna expire. I'm gonna have my semaglutide new and fresh every 4 weeks so that I can keep
Is the lid gonna pop when you open it?
taking it and increase my dose when I and they also see fit. So anyways, I did lose the 30 pounds rather quickly. And once I stopped the semaglutide,
I gained like 90.
gained them back rather quickly.
Right, of course.
So on January 6th, when I weighed myself, Tommy was here. I was feeling flustered. You know, a lot of things were happening because she was actually supposed to leave that day, etc., etc. And so I didn't even film my weigh-in. I wasn't even thinking.
Just totally glossing over the fact that Tommy left on January 6th when we were told a million times that it was going to be 10 days, and it was 6 days.
I just stepped on the scale and I remember putting it in my journal. I was 517.6. So that means in half a year I've gained 40 pounds about. That's a lot.
That is-
But I have gained
No way. I refuse this, but fine.
more than that in a smaller amount of time in the past. So you know what? I'm going to take what I can get. For some
So it's actually a good thing that I gained 40 pounds in 6 months, you guys, because I've done worse before.
someone my size, gaining 40 pounds is super freaking easy to do, especially with lymphedema and lymphedema. Like I can gain 10 pounds in 2 days. easy. Regardless, I lost
Agreed.
30 pounds super quickly on semaglutide, completely stopped at cold turkey, gained that weight really quickly back. It happened. It is what it is. Now we're moving on and moving forward. So with this semaglutide, which I shared in, I think, my last video, but it was towards the end, so I don't know if everyone saw it. This semaglutide is mixed with B12. Last time I took semaglutide, it was mixed with like sodium something or other. So I'm probably low in B12, so I'm kind of happy that it's mixed with that. And plus that feels a little more like healthier for my body. So I will say that last time I took semaglutide versus this time, I am experiencing different side effects and different feelings on it. But I also want to add, just like last time, I also quit smoking Delta 8 because Delta 8 gives me the munchies. I don't think as clearly when it comes to eating, etc., etc. So last time,
We'll see.
I also quit smoking. This time I am as well. So the side effects I am having could be a contribution to the semaglutide and the fact that I did quit smoking, something that causes me to have the
Not a contribution. It could be contributed to those things.
munchies. But either way, something is happening.
Reads all the time. Literary Lynn.
So the side effects that I am getting this time is there have been a few days I have woken up and I have felt extremely nauseous. Like literally I need to
Literally.
go stand over a toilet, but I don't puke. So that's good. It's just like this very bad nauseous feeling. Normally I have like such an urge to order takeout. Like I just really want to order takeout. I don't want to cook. I don't care to cook. But on semaglutide, like I noticed that like my like desire for takeout, it goes away. So I have been cooking more at home. I've been eating all my meals at home, which I am very proud of that. I'm not really aiming to like eat healthier. Like, oh my God, let's get so many fruits and vegetables in and this and that. Like
Just dipping raw asparagus and Brussels sprouts in mustard. The Amberlynn special.
girl, I'm gonna be taking this slow. Like I know myself and I want to eat foods that I enjoy. It's quite that simple. So I still have been eating things like chocolate, which I do want to like slow that down and not do it so often. Yes, but I'm not gonna just like
If only you had any control over it. Too bad it's totally out of your hands.
overnight become just a health queen. It's not gonna happen. But I have been enjoying eating foods at home and cooking things at home. And it's been so cold. Like we had a snowstorm here. So I've been enjoying like making soups and just like warmer.
Man, I wish you would do a soup video. That's really what we need. We need a classic Amberlynn soup video. Just a classic pot of slop video.
Cozy foods. I want to show you a little clip that I was going to add to
All
the
right.
vlog. But here's like a soup that I made. All right, you guys. So I'm currently making this
Wish granted. Thanks, Amberlynn.
soup. And it's going in like stages here. There's a lot of different ingredients.
Classic soup ingredients of chunky salsa.
Salsa, chicken broth, a little bit of taco seasoning, and I don't know, got this idea from a chef, folks, where
Okay.
you cook the pasta while it's raw just to brown it a little bit. So gotta watch that so it doesn't get too brown. Already cooked the meat for it, which I used beef, and there's also onion and minced garlic. I'm also gonna add a little bit of potato. We'll see. We'll see how it goes when it's done. And I'm a dumb, and I totally
Yes.
forgot to take like a video of it completed, but here's a picture of it completed. You guys, I'm telling you, it was so
You know what? I shouldn't have so easily believed that my wish had been granted by Amberlynn. I should have known better that I wasn't really going to get what I wanted. Just like this weigh-in, we didn't get what we wanted because she didn't show us anything. She just told us that's her weight, and we're supposed to believe it. Just like I'm supposed to believe that you went through the whole process of making this disgusting soup. I need to see the process, Amberlynn. It's the best part.
freaking good. And since then, I've made 2 other soups.
There it
It's
is.
hard for me to make soup for just one person because I'm using like a big pot and the whole nines.
If only you could use a smaller pot. Too bad that's also out of your hands. Too bad you can't just cut a recipe down. If only, you know? It is what it is, right?
So I am making too much soup, so now I just need to learn how to make a little less. I do love leftover soup. I'm not really like a leftover girly, but I will have leftover soup if it's just from like the day before. But I have discovered that leftover soup made with pasta is not my favorite thing. I do not like the texture at all. But the soup that I did make with the pasta like that day was so freaking delicious. Yum. So then the next day I actually made the same soup, but just with potatoes. Now that's winner chicken dinner, just saying. So anyways, okay, so I did weigh myself
Couldn't show us that either.
today, so here's that, because I did remember to actually record it. Okay,
All right.
January 10th, weigh in. Let's do it.
Hello. It's ready.
There's our old friend.
508.6 pounds.
So 508.6 means I am down 9 pounds since Monday, and today's only Friday, which I expected to happen because no longer smoking Delta 8 and now taking semaglutide and just not ordering so much takeout.
I mean, it is pretty wild that semaglutide works that well. I mean, also, when you're at the size she is, just as easily as you could gain, like she said, you could gain 10 pounds in a day, no problem. You could drop weight very quickly. I mean, if you guys ever watched Biggest Loser when that was on, they would just be dropping dozens of pounds, and obviously it tapers off towards the end, but like initially, it's just falling off.
And I'm also a little less active because while Tommy was here, like I'm telling you, we're on the go every single day. And when I'm on the go, I swear.
On the go to the casino, on the go to Chinese buffet. I mean, technically it is more than you're doing now, so you got me there, but it's still like, don't call that being active. You went places in a car.
Well, that's how it is with someone with lipedema and lymphedema. So that 9-pound weight loss is definitely a lot of water weight, probably like 96% water weight. And I'm fully aware of that, but I already feel better, and that's like all that matters to me. So even though I did my shot on Monday, I don't want Mondays to be my shot. So I am able to take my shot this coming Sunday, just one day sooner than I took it before, because I want Sundays to be my like shot day. I'm not sure how many like weigh-ins or weight loss updates I'm going to be giving you
What's the difference? Every day of your life is the same.
guys. I do think maybe doing one for sure, like every 10 days would be fun, and just like randomly like in a vlog being like, hey guys, this is how I'm doing. I don't want to just like oversaturate my YouTube channel with a bunch of weigh-ins, because that's just not the way I roll, even if I am losing a ton of
I don't want to oversaturate my channel with the content people want to see.
weight. I truly want my channel to be a channel about me and my whole life, and a part of my life is me losing weight. I don't want weight loss to be like the main focus on my channel.
How many times have we been given this same speech about her channel not being a weight loss channel, you guys? Like, we know what we're getting. Like, we know what this is. We know what the deal is.
Because that's when things get messy, and I don't want to prove myself to anyone. I just want to be doing this for me and my health, and just so I can just feel better, because I have not been feeling the greatest. So that's all I really have to say regarding my weight today, but I hope that you guys did enjoy this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.
Not really. Gross. So this was a pretty nothing video, I guess. Well, she found a way to make it clickbait by not showing us her first weigh-in. I mean, I believe her, I guess, since she did film the second one. And she should have lied and said her first weigh-in was like 560. So when we got that second filmed one, she could have said, oh my god, you guys, I lost 50 whatever pounds in 1 week on semaglutide. I'm really doing it. But then she would have to say that she's heavier than she actually was, and that would just certainly be out of character. So at least this one was pretty quick. But I am afraid that we're going to fall back into the pattern of her just sitting on the couch and telling us things rather than her showing us things. Like, she made the soup. We got a picture of the soup. You know what I mean? And now it's winter, and Tommy's not there, so it's very likely that she's just not going to do anything for a while worth vlogging. So we're just going to get a lot of Amberlynn on the couch, which means we're going to get things like Q&As, or let's reorganize my earrings, or something else that sucks and is just complete non-tent. I'd love to be wrong, but we'll see how it goes. If you liked this video, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all the stuff you do when you like a YouTube video. I've been 6Bacons, you've been great, and I'll see you guys in the next one.